What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Halving Report. I am Brad Lyons, your host. The price of Bitcoin is $104.5 thousand US, and there's approximately 1,007 days left until the next Bitcoin halving. On today's episode, I'm going to walk you through how to swap your Lightning Bitcoin for on-chain Bitcoin. Many people decide to stack Bitcoin through Lightning. It's low fees and quick transaction channels. The Lightning Network is a second layer solution built on top of Bitcoin that allows for instant low fee transactions by creating off-chain payment channels between users. Instead of waiting for block confirmations, which can take up to 10 minutes plus, Lightning lets users send Bitcoin in seconds, making it perfect for small everyday payments like buying coffee or tipping online, all while still settling securely on the Bitcoin base layer. In short, Lightning is faster, cheaper, and scalable Bitcoin payments. Lightning is so well adopted now, we've recently changed our logo to represent Bitcoin and Lightning. So now I'm going to share my screen with you and walk you through this great service that Bitcoin Well of Canada provides to all its users, and you can go ahead and swap your Bitcoin from on-chain to Lightning or vice versa, Lightning to on-chain. Another great reason why you want to stack in Lightning is to create less UTXOs. Now, this might be a little bit more complex for basic users, but essentially think of Bitcoin coming into your Bitcoin account as all a different coin. And each time you use one of those coins, there's a transaction fee. So when you want to send a large amount of Bitcoin, it's got to pile those UTXOs together and send them off, and it's going to cost you more in fees over time. If you're purchasing Bitcoin through Lightning Network, you'll be making these transactions off-chain, which means the fees are going to be much lower. Shout out to Jimmy Costro and the Bitcoin Learning Center for letting me use their great space here and their equipment. It's awesome here. You got to come out to Chiang Mai, northern Thailand. It's becoming a Bitcoin hub. Also, another great piece of news that just came out is that Thailand's dropping crypto taxes if you've been holding for more than 5 years. That means you're not paying zero capital gains taxes on your Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies if you hold for 5 years or more. So let's dive in on how to consolidate my UTXOs or how to swap my Lightning to on-chain. Let's do that right now. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. So here I am on the dashboard of Bitcoin Well. From here, I'm just going to go to the left-hand side and you're going to see swap. Pretty easy to find, right? From here, you can see select wallet option. You can see I've selected my Bitcoin Well tutorial wallet. It's a fresh wallet I've generated just for this video. So I've gone ahead and generated a new Bitcoin address that I can use for these types of tutorials. And you can see here on the right-hand side that your Bitcoin delivery to your on-chain address after I send Lightning here could be free if I choose to do it in 5 hours. Bitcoin Well will do a batch transaction to save fees if you have a low time preference. If you need this done quickly, you can just go ahead and click that and go to instant, and that's going to cost me $1.97 Canadian dollars. And it's going to take around 10 minutes depending on the block confirmation. But I'm going to keep it at later because I have a low time preference. I don't need this money right away. It's going to a cold storage wallet, and that's what you guys should all do once you accumulate enough Bitcoin through Lightning. So again, here I am. I've selected my destination of my Bitcoin Well tutorial wallet. I'm going to scan or tap to receive Bitcoin on chain. So right now, I'm going to open my phone. I'm going to open my Lightning wallet. I like to use Wallet of Satoshi. It's a very awesome application. Makes paying for things very simple, very easy, very quick. Some merchants in town now have been accepting Bitcoin through Lightning, so I've been able to purchase some coffee here locally with my Lightning app. So I'm going to go to send. So on my phone, I'm going to click send. From here, I'm simply going to scan the barcode that they provided me on the web page here. Now it's asking how much I want to send to Bitcoin Well. So I've gone ahead and chose 90,000 Satoshis, which is equal to 94 American dollars. So now all I have to do is press the send button on my Lightning wallet. Boom. Just like that, I've sent them 90,000 Satoshis, and they're going to go ahead and send all that Bitcoin to my on-chain address. In fact, I've already got an email confirming what I've just done. It says sats are swapping. Your transaction will be broadcast according to your blockchain speed settings. If you remember, I've gone ahead and selected the 5-hour batch to avoid the $2 in fees that would have cost me to send immediately or within the 10-minute block time frame. And you can see on my webpage here that Bitcoin will be sent to my personal Bitcoin wallet within the next batch. So I'm going to go ahead and close that, and you can see here my pending swap, 90,000 Satoshis. and that will be coming to my address. So just remember, guys, that you can dollar cost average into Lightning and swap your balance across to consolidate your UTXOs for free while dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin. Very low fees, and then just consolidate that to on-chain for higher security later on. When you feel like you have an amount of Bitcoin that you're ready to take further steps to secure. They also have an OTC purchasing option. OTC stands for over the counter. It refers to buying or selling Bitcoin directly between parties rather than on a public exchange. It's typically used for large trades to avoid slippage and maintain privacy. OTC deals are often arranged through brokers or platforms specializing in high volume transactions. Of course, Bitcoin Well does have an OTC option, and if you want to learn more about that, go ahead and find the OTC link in the show notes below. Typically, they deal with if you're dealing with a transaction over $100,000, you will want to use their OTC service. And again, you're going to go ahead and see that booking link in the description below. And of course, if you haven't signed up for Bitcoin Well yet, go ahead and see our sign up link in the show notes below as well. And folks will earn 1,000 bonus points when you sign up, which is guaranteed to win you a little bit of free Bitcoin. Could be a little bit, it could be a lot, depending on your luck in the Bitcoin Wishing Well game. It's a way to incentivize users, use their services, and have a chance to win some free Satoshis. And there's nothing better than free Bitcoin. Thank you all for tuning into this episode of Halving Report podcast. Shout out to the Bitcoin Learning Center for providing me this space, and the Bitcoin Well for providing this excellent service. I encourage you all to start your Bitcoin journey today. I'm Brian Bynes, your host. Peace out.